Morning. Coming to a bit later this morning. Got up a bit late. Had a bit of a lay-in. Only half an hour or so. It's about 6:30 maybe. Maybe 20 to 7, I didn't check. But I've come back to my favourite place, Love Lane. And behind me there's a glaring sunrise, look at that. Can't point the camera at it because the screen will all go dark. Right? Today I feel very much alive. Very much alive. Got my bit in, but asked to go and volunteer and go to a pharmacy and deliver some prescriptions to people that couldn't get out. People, as it turned out, with very poor mobility, very, very poor mobility. One couldn't even get to the door, had to send his young relative, I presume son, maybe grandson, to the door. And the last one I did was a elderly lady, struggling to get to the door. And she was so grateful. Made me weep a little bit when I got back in the car. Went in the car. I've still got to convince the bike insurance people that I'm not doing hire and reward. I'm just doing voluntary stuff. And the stuff I'm carrying doesn't need insuring as such. But it's not strictly leisure. So I'm not one for preaching and telling people what to do, but with the fact that some police forces, I know Kent and Surrey certainly are like this, and parts of the Met have been seen doing it, they're pulling over the volunteer bikers and checking their insurance, and then forthwith issuing them with tickets if their journey is not social, domestic or pleasure. SDP as it says in your insurance. So I'm not telling any of you out there what to do, but for me, when I got accepted, I decided to take the wife's car because we're insured for that on business use. So there wouldn't have been an issue if I'd got pulled over by one of the gendarmes of our wonderful islands. So no, I don't want to talk about anything negative, positive. I felt alive yesterday. I probably did, I felt alive. It felt very, very good to be doing something useful. To be, to be useful. To be liked and wanted. Respected. Lots of nice things were said to me. And about me as well. Thank you all that commented on the old Facebook page and that there, because it went in. It went in. It really, really did. It meant a lot to me, as it does everybody when you're told nice things. If you're receptive, if you listen to them, of course. You have to be receptive to this stuff. Where was I? Yes, people being grateful. I stopped the recording then because a lady walked past. As it transpires, she's having her little constitutional walk before she locks herself in her spare bedroom to do her work from home. Right? Good on her, I say. Good on her. These people that take it seriously. I've been growing increasingly annoyed at so-called bikers, although I dare say if you dug beneath the surface you'd find out they're probably not bikers at all. Going around on social media with scientific reasons why riding a motorbike is just as much exercise as riding a bicycle, and if all them people on bikes can ride their bikes, their pedal bikes, why can't we ride our motorbikes? You are stupid. Stop it. You're encouraging people to break the rules, and this shit is going to go on longer and longer and longer because you fools keep trying to tell people that it's the same thing. If it was the same thing, mate, I'd be on my motorbike all the time, wouldn't I? If it's the same thing. I'll tell you what, you come and do 20 mile on one of them, right? And then come back and tell me that it ain't no more exercise than a motorbike. Your foolish comments, stop it. Sorry, I was getting a bit agitated. But it do wind me up. It do wind me up. You people that do this, you need to stop it. It is not the same. We are not allowed to go out on our bikes. So don't. Right? It ain't much longer. We've done 6 or 7 weeks. If you want to go out on your bike, here's a thing for you. You want to go out on your bike, get your name down, spend as much time typing, putting your name and address in the voluntary lists as you are doing on the social media, spouting your nonsense, and you might get accepted and have a nice little day like I had yesterday. And you'll be out on your bikes, wouldn't you? Eh? And then you can tell the likes of me to go and do one, because you've been doing a valued job, performing a valued role. Eh? Not just pouncing about. It's up to you. You just can all do what you want. It's a free old world. Go out on your bike, enjoy yourself. I'm not telling you what to do. But don't do that and then come back and expect respect of a people like me. Capiche? It's not about blindly obeying the rules. It's not about being sheeples that have been led by the nose. Not at all. Not at all. I'm one of the most rebellious, disobedient people you'll come across. You show me a rule and I will try and break it, and I'll try and find a reason for breaking it. But like Winston Churchill said, rules are for the obedience of fools and the guidance of the wise. And in this case, with this stay-at-home rule, it's guidance for the wise. True enough, at the beginning of this outbreak, I was one of the loudest voices saying it was a hoax, it was nonsense, it was, we can go and do what we want. There'll be people in the pubs raising a glass, saying up yours, whatever. But it's not like that. I've had to learn. Not quite the hard way, because my dad's fighting through it, but he's got it. My wife's uncle has gone from it and called it in a care home. You know, everybody that I know has been affected by it in some way or another. Eh? It's not often that the UK, that England, wins European championships in anything, but yesterday we did. Yes, we did win a European championship. We've got more COVID cases than anywhere else in Europe. How's that, eh? Yeah, champions of Europe. Go the Brits. We're the most belligerent, non-compliant people, and we've got the highest rate of death. Go figure, eh? You people that I spoke about a minute ago that like to Google your research, Google your facts. Go and Google that one, eh? And behind us is not Italy. Behind us, it's Russia. They are. Russia. I saw people, probably flat earth types, but a couple of weeks ago saying, it's a bit suspicious that Russia ain't got it. Well, if I do that, I can't see the sunrise, mate. Does that make sense to you? You can blink at yourself while telling other people that they're blinkered. That's called hypocrisy, that. Anyway, I'm sounding really bitter today, aren't I? Don't mean to be at all. I don't mean to be. Forthright is what I am today. Probably because I'm full of life. Buzzing. So, on that note, I've probably spoken for long enough. I can see a squirrel at a feeding table over there. I wish I could get it. There's 2 actually. 2 squirrels have scared the birds off. There's no way that this camera's going to pick it up. No, as soon as I turn around into the sun, the screen's going to go black. It might even be free. They're about 60 yards from me on a feeding table. Anyways, with that thought, and with the sound of my geese coming over in the distance, my geese, bless. The sound of the geese that I see regular, coming over in the distance, that'll be me done. Bid you all a good day. Tell someone you love them today. I love you. Ta-da.